In this short video, I'm going to show you how to use an RSS reader to monitor current events in the social studies classroom. Now, there are different types of readers you could use. I'm going to show you how to use NetVibes. You could also use Google Reader. What you want to do is to create an account. So click on the sign in link, and where it says not a member yet, click on sign up. Once you have an account, and it's going to be based on the email address you use, make sure it's a valid email address because they will send a confirmation to that email address once you sign up. That email address will be used for your sign-in as well as a password you established. So sign in. Now when you sign in, your page might not look like mine. You'll see a lot of content on there that is automatically put there by NetVibes, and you can either delete it all or just create a new tab. Now to create a new tab, click on the plus sign here, label your tab. Think of it as a folder system. I'm going to call mine current events. Make sure you're on the widgets view, so click on that up here in the top of the web page. And if you don't like the layout, I have a 3-column layout. You can change that by clicking on the edit link. You can change it to a 2-column layout, but I prefer to add more content in a single row, so I have a 3-column layout. And then close that tab. You can also change the title of your page just by clicking on the title, and you'll change the default. Alright, or you could say newsfeed, so you can always edit it. Alright, so we have a new tab, a new page with nothing in it. Let's start adding some content. I've already put some links together on the blog that I've created, Technology Integration. So let's start with the first one, National Geographic News. So click on the link, and you know there's an RSS feed for that page if you see that orange square with the arcs in it once again. If you click on that, it will give you the web address for the RSS feed. This is what you need to sign up for, to subscribe to a page. So I'm going to copy that URL. I'm going to go back to my NetVibes account, click on Add Content, click on Add a Feed, and paste that URL. Alright, then I'll click the Add Feed button, and so this box appears right here, and that box is going to be dragged down to underneath the tab, and just drop it wherever you want it. This is a Flash interface, so you can just move that box anywhere you'd like it. Alright. If you don't like the number of stories that it is showing, you can click on the Edit button and say, oh, I only want 5 stories to be displayed at once, and then close, and it'll only display 5 stories. Now each of these lines, that relates to a single story that's been posted to that page, and it tells you how long ago it was posted. The first one was posted 3 hours ago. The next one 20 hours ago. So every time there's a new story, that's going to appear right here in this box. Let's go ahead and add another one. Let's add a local news source, Central Michigan Life. Alright, a lot of pages will have that icon, that orange icon on the web page that you can click on to go to the link for signing up or subscribing to that site to get the newest information. So copy that URL. Make sure you've clicked on Add a Feed, paste the URL, click on Add a Feed over here. Once again, drag that box down. Now some sites that are very large have different categories that you can subscribe to. So for example, NPR, well, that's a huge site. They have multiple programs, lots of stories. So you can subscribe to news stories that are related to a category or topic. So for example, you want to keep track of all of the U.S. news. So on their RSS page, you would click on U.S. News, and it will give you once again that URL. Don't worry about what you see on that page. What you need is the URL, and that's it. And once again, paste that in there. Click on Add a Feed and drop it down. Alright, so let's say you want to read a story. If you click on the link, it'll give you a little bit more information, but not the entire story. If you want to see the entire story, you would have to click on the hyperlink over on the right-hand side, and it will take you to the website. Now, if you decide that you don't want to read about the story, after reading a little bit more, you figure, this is what I was looking for. Click on the red X to close this box, and you're back to your main page. And notice that when we go back, the default page, we have a lot more room for content for boxes because that add a feed banner across the top is now gone. So let's add one more feed. We'll add the PBS NewsHour. Alright, so remember, if you see this orange square up at the top in the web address bar, just click on that to get the URL you'll need to subscribe to that show. Now here you can subscribe to different things. You can subscribe to PBS NewsHour, the PBS Podcast, NewsHour Podcast, or the blog. So you'll have to choose which one you really want to subscribe to. So I'm going to subscribe to PBS NewsHour. Alright, there's that page again. I don't need to worry what it says on the page. All I need is the URL. I'm going to go back to my NetVibes page, click on Add Content, paste in that URL, click on Add Feed, and drag it down. So you can see my 3-column layout now. Alright, and that's as simple as it is. You can quickly and easily build this page with access to news stories from multiple sites, and you get a sneak peek at all the new content, and it's all in a one-stop shopping place.